Good morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I want you to drop a comment. Sure you're having a great time. How has it been this week? How has it been this week? Please share your experience with us. How many trade have you executed this week? How many was profitable, break even? Are you in losses? Let us know. Let us know. Drop it in the comment space. Drop it in the comment space. How has been your week? My week has been profitable. It's been a great week. It's been a great week. And if you've been participating in the previous sessions, this week should be profitable for you. It should, if you follow the instructions. It should have been profitable for you. So if there's any pair you want us to analyze together, just drop it in the comment space. You're welcome to today's session. I see a lot of opportunities in the market. I see a lot of opportunities in the market. A lot of opportunities. So I want to see your comments. You have any question, drop it in the comment space. Drop it in the comment space. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I want to know those who are participating so that I can welcome them. If you can hear me, drop a comment. If you can hear me, do drop a comment. Drop your comments. Drop your comments. So let's start with GBP JPY. I see a good setup. Mr. Eze, Mr. Oludu, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, let's start with GJ. I see a bearish setup on GJ at the moment. I see a bearish setup on GJ. That's why I want to start with GJ. So let's start with the daily time frame. What do we have on the daily? So we'll look at gold in a few minutes. So let's start with daily. Okay, so you can see what we have on GJ. Okay, I think what just happened this morning was clear of liquidity. Okay, so let's go down to 4 hour. We'll see clearly on 4 hour. Let's go down to 4 hour. So you can see 4 hour candle. By 11 a.m. this candle will close by 11 a.m. and it's likely going to close as a shooting star. Okay, it's likely going to close as a shooting star. And I think what has played out so far, you can see that bullish move we saw yesterday was to hunt for stop losses, was to clear liquidity at this previous high. That's what I think has been playing out in the market. Okay, was to hunt for the stop losses at this previous high, and that they have achieved. So if the current 4 hour candle closes as a shooting star, if the current 4 hour candle closes as a shooting star, you might want to consider selling GBP JPY. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to patiently wait for this 4 hour candle to close. If it closes as a shooting star, then I will go for a sell. I would go for a sell. Okay, so what I am expecting on GBP JPY, I want to see 4 hour candle close as a shooting star. Then on 1 hour 15 minutes, there should be a clear bearish setup, maybe an engulfing pattern, a spine top, and maybe a doji. Okay, on 1 hour or 15 minutes. Let's go to 1 hour. So you can see what we already have on 1 hour. You can see what we have here. This is a spinning top. This is a shooting star, right? So we already have a bearish pattern on 1 hour time frame. Let's see what we have on 15 minutes. Let's see 15 minutes. You can see on 15 minutes also, the market is currently trading below the low of this bullish candle. This tells me that the bears are showing up strong. So on 1 hour and 15 minutes, it has been confirmed that bears are showing up in the market. So there's a probability that price might keep dropping from the current market price. There's a high probability. So like I said, you might want to wait for the 4 hour candle to close for more confirmation. Okay, but if you also want to take the risk, you can take the risk. Okay, you sell, and if you are selling at the current market price, your stop loss should be at least 20 pips 20 pips above the high of this candle. Or let's go to daily. If you want to set your stop loss should be this high. the high of this candle. That's what I would suggest. The high of this candle, that was 188.55. 188.55. That's about 188.55. What's the current market price? 188.55. That's about 80 pips. That's very high. Okay, that's if you're executing the trade now. But if you patiently wait for 4-hour candle to close, your stop loss should be 20 pips above this candle. Okay, if you patiently wait, your stop loss should be 20 pips above this level. If you execute now and you're using 188.55, once 4-hour candle closes as a shooting star, you can now adjust your stop loss, reduce the risk on the trade. Okay, so I would advise you wait for 4-hour candle to close. I hope that is clear. How is the volume? How is the volume? Can you hear me now? Am I audible? Can you hear me? Am I audible now? Am I audible? Please ensure that your volume is at its peak. Ensure that your volume is at its peak. Ensure that your volume is at its peak. So let's move to the next pair. Let's look at gold. My bias for gold today is bullish. My bias for gold today is bullish. Let's look at the charts. So let's start with the daily. If you joined yesterday class, I told you guys my bias. I made some pips on gold yesterday. I bought gold yesterday. Okay, so my bias still remains bullish. You can see at the moment the market is currently at a support. You can see where price is now. If you go back here, you would see we had the resistance here, which became a support. If you go back here, we had the resistance, which became a support. At this point also, we had the support, okay, which became a resistance, then became a support. So price is currently sitting on this support zone now, support level. Let's go to 4-hour. You see it clearly on 4-hour. Can you see that? So I believe after the close of this current 4-hour candle, it's possible gold will start buying. It's possible gold will go bullish after the close of this bearish candle. Let's wait. This candle will close by 12. This candle will close by 12, okay? So patiently wait for the candle to close. Okay, let's go to 1 hour. So you can see 1 hour, the candlestick, the last candlestick that formed down, it looked like a shooting star, but not a valid shooting star. Not a valid shooting star. Now, what I think played out this morning was clear on liquidity. You can see these previous lows here. So I think what they did was to push price to clear liquidity at this previous low. So you can see, can you see this resistance turn supports? Can you see this? So price tested this resistance as became a support, and it's currently sitting on that support zone. Can you see it? It's currently sitting on that support zone though. So there's a high probability for price to start going up from the current market price. But this is what I will advise. This is what I will advise. Since this candlestick sitting on this support is a bearish candle, I would advise that you wait for the next candle to close bullish before you buy. That is what I would suggest. Wait for the next candle to close bullish. The current 1 hour candle should close bullish before you buy. I hope you get that. Wait, if the current 1 hour candle closes bullish, then you can consider buying. You can buy gold. Okay, but let's see what we have on 15 minutes. Okay, so you can see what we have on 15 minutes. You can see this looks like an engulfing pattern on 15 minutes. Okay, this is an engulfing pattern. So what we are just waiting for is the close of the next candle, the current candle on 1 hour time frame. So let's go to 5 minutes. Now, if we are buying, if we decide we want to buy on 5 minutes or 1 minute time frame, there should be a shift in market structure on 5 minutes or 1 minute. Before you execute a buy, ensure that there's a shift in market structure on 5 minutes or 1 minute time frame. Okay, we use the higher time frame candlestick pattern to define the trend, the bias for the day. That's why I always start with the daily time frame. Okay, we need to know the bias for the day, then we go to lower time frame to look for entries. Okay, entering the trade using lower time frame will help minimize your risk on the trade. Okay, so let's go down to 5 minutes. What do we have on 5 minutes? So you can see on 5 minutes, we already have a bullish reversal pattern. Can you see this? A bullish reversal pattern has formed on 5 minutes time frame. This is an hammer. This is an hammer. The next candle has closed bullish. But on 5 minutes, there's no shift in market structure on 5 minutes. No shift in market structure yet on 5 minutes. So let's go to 1 minute. So on 1 minute, I think we had a shift in market structure at this point. Okay, I think we had a shift in market structure here. If this is not valid, then the shift in market structure will take place at this point. Hope you get that. Okay, I think there was a shift in market structure here. This is a shift in market structure. Now, after shift in market structure, price is expected to pull back to fill the fair value gap. We had a fair value gap here. Can you see this? There's a fair value gap here. So it is likely price will pull back to fill this fair value gap before price continue with its bullish move. I hope that is clear. Mr. Olodu, I hope that is clear. Mr. Eze, I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I believe you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, comment yes. So that's my take on gold. I am bullish on gold. My bias on gold is bullish. My bias on gold is bullish. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. GBP. Okay, we've looked at GJ. Okay, let's look at Australian dollar USD. I took a trade on Australian dollar USD. Okay, I have a trade on Australian dollar USD. I am buying Australian dollar USD. Okay, my bias on Australian dollar USD is what? Bullish. It's bullish. So I took a trade this morning on Australian dollar USD, and as you can see, it's in negative right now. I'm in a loss right now. You can see my entry level. Okay, you can see my entry level. This is my entry level. Okay, I think immediately I entered the trade, the market just went the opposite direction. It went in the opposite direction. So it's in negative right now. But I know today would be bullish on Australian dollar USD. And you can see where I set my stop loss. My stop loss is at this support level. If this support is broken, I know the bias has changed from bullish to bearish. I know the trend has changed. If this low, this support is broken, and that's where I set my stop loss for the day. Mr. Paul, you're welcome. Good to have you in class. You're welcome. So my bias on AUD USD is still bullish. Though my trade is in negative at the moment, I hope it's going to reverse. I am hoping. And if it does not reverse, I already have my stop loss in place. So I'm not worried about the trade. Okay, I'm not worried. So it's still bullish. Let's go down to 4 hour. Okay, so you can see on 4 hour we have, this is a resistance turn support, right? This is a resistance turn support. So price pulled back, tested this support. So it's possible there will be a rejection from that support. Okay, it is possible. We can see at the moment there's rejection. Can you see there's rejection from that support? And I think what they did this morning was to clear liquidity at this previous low and also this previous low. I think that's the reason for this bearish move we saw in the market, or we are experiencing in the market at the moment. So hunt for the stop losses at this previous low, and I think that they have achieved. So let's go down to 1 hour. What do we have on 1 hour? So you can see 1 hour candle closed. The previous 1 hour candle closed strongly bearish. So if the current 1 hour candle closes as a spinning bottom, if it closes as a spinning bottom, we might want to consider buying Australian dollar USD. For those who are yet to execute a trade on Australian dollar USD, wait for this candle to close. Wait for this current 1 hour candle to close before you consider buying. Okay, you can also patiently wait for a bullish candle to close above the high of this bearish candle. You could patiently wait for a candle to close above the high of this candle, this bearish candle. Okay, so let's see how the current 1 hour candle would close on Australian dollar USD. Let's see what we have on 15 minutes. So on 15 minutes, we already have patterns indicating that the trend is changing. It's about to change from bearish to bullish, as you can see. This is an hammer. This is an hammer on 15 minutes. This tells us that the trend is likely going to change from bearish to bullish. Let's go down to 5 minutes. So on 5 minutes also, we have patterns indicating that the trend is about to change from bearish to bullish. Okay, so let's go to 1 minute. There should be a shift in market structure on 1 minute. Okay, there should be a shift in market structure on 1 minute. Let's go to 1 minute. So on 1 minute, the shift in market structure, I think, okay, break of structure would occur above this high. Okay, so you should wait for price to close above this zone. Okay, wait for price to close above this zone before you consider buying. If you don't want to patiently wait for 1 hour to close, wait for price to close above that zone. That is on 6513. 6513 before you consider buying Australian dollar USD. I hope that is clear. If you have any question, any pain you want us to analyze, drop it in the comment space. Okay, so that's it for I hope that is clear on Australian dollar USD. So let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD, also my bias for Euro USD is bullish, as you can see. For the past 3 days, past 3 days, Euro USD has been bullish. It's been bullish, and my bias today still remains bullish. You can see we had a support here. Okay, we had a support here, and we also had a support here, resistance, which became a support. The market tested that demand zone or that support zone, and you can see price has been bullish after it tested that zone. Okay, so as you know, in technical analysis, we believe history would repeat itself. History always repeats itself. So what played out here is likely going to repeat itself. Can you see that? It's likely going to repeat itself. So let's go to 4 hour. What do we have on 4 hour? So on 4 hour also, we have patterns here indicating change in trend. Can you see the pattern I have here? Indicating change in trend from bearish to bullish. What is holding price now? This resistance is what is holding price. That's what is holding price now on 4 hour time frame. So if this resistance is broken, we should expect more bullish move on Euro USD. It is this resistance that is holding price. Once this resistance is broken, that is a candlestick. When a candlestick closes above that level, that will be a confirmation. Okay, so if a candle closes above this level, you might want to consider buying Euro USD. And if you are buying Euro USD, your take profits should be at this level. This is where you should set your take profits. Okay, also remember to set your stop loss. If you are buying Euro USD, your stop loss should be few pips below the low. Okay, few pips below the low, or you can use the low price of this candle as your stop loss. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. So Euro USD, my bias is bullish on Euro USD. Let's move to the next pair. USD card. USD card is bearish. USD card is what? Is bearish. Okay, Euro USD card is bearish. So why am I considering selling USD card? Okay, so if you look at what we have here, you can see USD card just tested. We had a support here. Can you see this? Support. This is a resistance, support, stone resistance. So price has tested that resistance zone now. You can see price is currently at a resistance zone. Can you see this is the resistance zone? So at this resistance zone, what we need to look out for is the candlestick that will form in that zone. That's what we need to look out for. The candlestick that will form at that zone. Okay, so let's go to lower time frame, 1 hour. Let's see the candlestick pattern on 1 hour. Okay. So you can see on 1 hour. Okay, I've already identified this level resistance. So let's go to 15 minutes. What pattern do we have on 15 minutes? So you can see the pattern we have on 15 minutes. This is a bearish pattern. Can you see that? This is a bearish pattern, right? This is a shooting star. Before the formation of the shooting star, we had a spinning top. So this is a bearish setup on 15 minutes. But this is my advice. This is my advice. Wait for price to break. Wait for a candle to close below the low of this 15 minutes. So if you are considering selling, sell below 1.3458. 1.3458 if you want to sell. Okay, that's my suggestion. That's my advice. 1.3458. That is where you should consider selling USD card. My bias for USD card today is bearish. It is bearish. I think the bullish move that we experienced this morning was to clear liquidity at this previous high. Okay, this bullish move was to clear liquidity, clear stop losses at this previous high. Okay, so that's my thoughts on USD card. USD card is bearish. Let's go to 5 minutes. You can see the patterns we have on 5 minutes also indicating change in trend. Okay, just wait for price to close below 1.3458 before you sell. I hope that is clear. Do you have any question, any pair you want us to analyze? Please drop it in the comment space. Okay, and if it's your first time participating in this session, you are welcome. You are welcome. I'm so excited to have you in this session. Please ensure you subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come on live or I drop a video, you'll get notified by YouTube. Okay. Also ensure that you are in the Telegram group or the WhatsApp group where I drop updates. So which other pair should we look at? Let's look at USD CHF. USD CHF. USD CHF is bearish. USD CHF is bearish. It is bearish. Okay. Let's start with the daily. So yesterday candle closed strongly bullish. I think that bullish move yesterday was to hunt for stop loss at this high. Okay. I think that was the reason for that bullish move we saw yesterday on USD CHF. Okay. So what they did was to clear liquidity at this previous highs. Can you see it? Okay. So, and also this candlestick that formed on Tuesday was this is a, what should I call this? Is it doji or spinning top? Whatever, doji, spinning top, or what's it called? Shooting star. Okay, so after this formation of this candlestick, you know a lot of retail traders will jump in and sell, right? That's what a lot of retail traders will do. They will jump in and sell, and their stop loss will be at the high of that candle. Their stop loss will be at the high of that candle. So what they will do is hunt for their stop losses. Okay, so what they did was to hunt for their stop losses yesterday. Okay, so there's a high probability that USD CHF is going to drop today. It's going to be bearish today. So let's go down to lower time frame, 4 hour. So you can see the pattern we have on 4 hour. This is a bearish reversal pattern. As you can see, this is a spinning top, and the next candlestick also closed as a shooting star. So this is a bearish reversal pattern. And if a candle closes below this level, this was the previous resistance, okay, which became a support. And as you can see, the market is currently trading below this resistance, which became a support. This is telling me that supply is increasing and demand is decreasing. So if a 4-hour candle or 1-hour candle closes below this resistance zone support, then there's a high probability that USD CHF is going to be bearish today. Then if you are selling, your first TP should be at this previous low, and your stop loss should be few pips, 10 pips above the high of this candle. Okay, your stop loss should be 10 pips above the high of this candle. If you are selling, your first TP should be at this level. USD CHF is bearish with the pattern we have on 4-hour, 1-hour, okay, 1-hour also indicating that the bears are showing up strong in the market. Then let's go to 15 minutes. Okay, this is 15 minutes. Okay, on 15 minutes is already confirmed that the bears are in the market. On 15 minutes confirmed, but let's patiently wait for the current 1-hour candle to close. Okay, patiently wait for 1-hour candle to close. Then let's see what we have on 1 minute. There should be a shift in market structure on 1 minute. You can see on 1 minute there's a shift in market structure at this point. Okay, so you can see. So it's bearish on USD CHF. It is bearish on USD CHF. Let's just patiently wait for 1-hour candle to close below that level. I hope that is clear. You have any question? You have any question? Do you have any question? Any other pair you want us to analyze? Let's look at 1 or 2 more pairs before we end today's session. Let's see USD JPY. Let's see USD JPY. Okay, bias on USD JPY is bearish. Let's start with the daily. What do we have on the daily? Okay, so I think what they're doing right now is on clear liquidity at this previous high. I think that's what is playing out right now. They want to clear liquidity at this previous high. Now, after that is achieved, then we should look for bearish reversal pattern on lower time frame. Okay, we should look for bearish reversal pattern on lower time frame. So let's see what's happening on 4-hour time frame. Okay, you can see I think they've cleared liquidity at this previous high. Okay, so we'll see how this 4-hour candle will close by 11 a.m. 11 a.m. this candle will close. So how this candle closes will determine the pattern that forms, will determine if we are to sell USD JPY. We can't jump in and start selling now. We can't. Let's go to 1 hour. So okay, on 1 hour you can see 1 hour. You can see 1 hour already gives us patterns indicating that the trend is about to change from bullish to bearish after clearing liquidity. You can see that. So there's a high probability that price is going to drop. But like I said, patiently wait. If you want to trade using 1 hour time frame, if you want to execute using 1 hour time frame, price must close below the low of this previous bullish candle. Okay, price must close below the low of this bullish candle before you buy, before you sell. Okay, so that's it on USD JPY. USD JPY is bearish. Wait for confirmation before you sell. Wait for confirmation. Let's see 15 minutes. Okay, this is what we have on 15 minutes. Okay, you can see on 15 minutes also we have pattern. This is a spinning top. You can see we have pattern indicating change in trend from bullish to bearish. Okay, if you go to 5 minutes, the same thing. We have bearish pattern. You can see we have a bearish pattern, and I think there's a shift in market structure. Okay, so shift in market structure. So just patiently wait. Like I said, patiently wait for a candle to close below 148.57. 148.57. That will be the best price to sell USD JPY. Patiently wait for that to happen before you sell. Okay. So I think that will be all for today's session. If there are no questions, that will be all for today's session. If you have any question, let me know. Thanks, Mr. Ezebushi. Thank you. Amen. Any question? Do you have any question? Do you have any question? Any question? Do you have any question? If there are no question, I would have to end this session. I really appreciate you all for your participation, and I wish you guys a profitable trading day. Please ensure you don't over leverage. Ensure you apply good risk and money management. Take it easy on the markets. Okay, take it easy on the market. The market is going nowhere. Okay, the market has been around for years and it will still be around in years to come. So don't be in a rush, okay, to make all the money in one day. Take it easy on yourself. Take it easy on your capital, okay? And if you have any challenge, feel free to contact me. If you have any question, feel free to send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay, so that'll be all for this week. Okay, our next meeting will be on Sunday, 8 p.m. Weekly market analysis session holds on Sunday. The daily market analysis session holds on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8 a.m. The weekly market analysis session holds 8 p.m. on Sunday. And for those of you who are new to trading, if you don't know how to trade, it's very important that you learn the basics of Forex trading. You need to learn the basics of Forex trading. And the beginner session holds on Thursday and on Friday, 8 p.m. on Zoom. Thursday and Friday, 8 p.m. So if you are new to trading, ensure that you show up for the classes. Okay, so that will be all for this session. I love you guys. Bye for now.